26 years from now, Nissan will be adding a brand new model to its expanding lineup of automobiles. This brand new model will be introduced. It is projected that the Rogue Hybrid will make its debut at some point during the year 2025, and it is also anticipated that it will be available for purchase prior to the year 2025 coming to a close. This is something that is expected to occur once more in the year 2026, according to all expectations, in the years leading up to the year 2026. It is anticipated that this will be the circumstance that prevails. There have been a lot of positive remarks from critics on the Rogue crossover series, and Nissan is getting set to debut a plug-in hybrid version of the series. The Rogue crossover series has been met with a great deal of praise from reviewing sources. As preparations are being made for the 2026 model year, there is a possibility that this launch will take place throughout the course of those preparations. Despite the fact that our knowledge of the specifications is limited, we are of the view that the Nissan will be outfitted with the plug-in hybrid powertrain that is featured in the Mitsubishi Outlander Hybrid, which is mechanically comparable to the Nissan. This is the perspective that we have. We are of the opinion that this is the case. To be more specific, this is the particular perspective that we have regarding the Nissan. This is the viewpoint that we have arrived at after taking into account the many aspects of the situation. A four-cylinder engine with a capacity of 2.4 liters and two electric motors, which, when combined, provide a total of 248 horsepower, are the components that make up its powertrain. It is equipped with a powertrain that is equipped with those components in the sport utility vehicle. This power plant is a component that is included. When the Mitsubishi is driven purely on electric power, the onboard battery that is installed in the vehicle has the ability to achieve a range of up to 38 miles that is greater than the current range. Due to the fact that the battery is already placed in the car, this capability is attainable. As a result of the fact that the Mitsubishi is fitted with the battery, this is a possibility that can be accomplished. On the other hand, Nissan has the capacity to boost the system that is responsible for duty in the Rogue. Consequently, we will update this site as soon as fresh information is made accessible to us. It is reasonable to assume that the Rogue Hybrid will not only provide a higher level of acceleration than the non-hybrid variant, but it will also provide a higher level of fuel efficiency. This is something that can be anticipated in any and all scenarios possible. In this case, it is possible to make a prediction that is absolutely certain. Something that is comparable to this is something that you can predict happening in the future. On the other hand, there is something that you are looking forward to happening, and there is a probability that it will take place. We are convinced that Nissan will keep a large amount of uniformity between the two different models of the Rogue. This is something that we are looking forward to. With regard to this particular matter, we hold a firm conviction. This scenario occurred because the non-hybrid version of the Rogue went through a redesign in order to get ready for the 2024 model that was introduced. This was the reason why this scenario took place, as a result of the fact that the very first episode of Rogue was made accessible to the general public in the year 2024. This incident was brought about. Furthermore, the topic of whether or not the Rogue Hybrid will have a distinct appearance is one that has not yet been answered up to this point. This is a question that has not been answered. Due to the fact that the question has not yet been answered, this is the case, the pricing of the 2026 Nissan Rogue Hybrid is expected to start at roughly $43,000 and go all the way up to $54,000, depending on the model level that is selected and the options that are selected. It is estimated that the price will range from $43,000 to $54,000. This range of prices is subject to change at any time. This range of prices is liable to change at any time, so please be aware of that. It is important to note that this financial range takes into account the entirety of the vehicle's range, which is totally included. Although Nissan has not yet released the price of the new Rogue Hybrid or the many trim levels that it will build for the car, we anticipate seeing well-known model designations such as SV, SL, and Platinum in the new Rogue Hybrid. Platinum is the highest trim level that Nissan will provide for the vehicle. In spite of the fact that Nissan has not yet disclosed the price of the new Rogue Hybrid, this is the case. Nissan has not yet disclosed the pricing of the new Rogue Hybrid, despite the fact that this is the prevailing circumstance.